Lawrence going to put it up right away.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Go, let's go.
They go play action with Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
Is Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Texans' 45-yard line.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A short throw to Ingram. And good sideline-to-sideline tackling there as they're going to get him down a couple yards short of the first. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Go. Take right open.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
And his pass incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And Stroud now to throw.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 18, 5 in.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Here's Stroud.
Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
26-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This defense for the Jaguars very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
60 average, 60 average.
Stroud looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Stroud.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions.
Stroud to throw it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early game.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
On red.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Think right. Easy. Read him 24. Read him 24. 11.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Lawrence.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. And boy, on this drive, it looked like the offense was really moving the football. I mean, they have been moving the football, but now they're in a tough spot. Nice play defensively.
Certainly felt like the defense decided to answer what the offense was doing. Okay, you're doing pretty well there. Guess what? We're going to bring some pressure. See if you can handle that. And they got to him on 2nd down, and that sets up a 3rd and long advantage defense.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Ready.
Now Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
K'Lavon Chason, the former 1st-rounder, in there to get the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Throwing now is Stroud.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be real short here for 4th down.
I don't many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Flushed out right. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized, you know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. First down now with that clock rolling.
Now Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Here's Lawrence.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
13, Lou.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Let's go.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
He sets to fire deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence going to put it up right away. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end.
Call that a very...
On play action, Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Jaguars at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go!
They go play action with Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
But right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
They'll set up a throw. A short throw to Ingram. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense, And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it's stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Get it!
On first down, here's Stroud.
Wide open receiver complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
This defense for the Jags, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
First down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Here's Stroud.
Dancing to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
They'll get it forward to him on a touch pass.
And it's a touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On second down, it's Stroud.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Stroud looking to throw.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it.
Touchdown!
Joe Mixon.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Texans 14, Jaguars 3.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Rip, 23. Think right. 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Right, let's go.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Where he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get it all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
Hey, line.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
This is caught inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
At the 8-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
The gain of 2. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
And now they'll shift things around. ETN will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14 to 10.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Hurt. 19 tight.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Dragon 60.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Flush to his right.
That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Ready, set. 7 Pirates.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Under pressure, they got him again. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Texans 21, Jaguars 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. How about this? He's to the 10.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Texans 28, Jaguars 10.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is caught inside the 5.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 60 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence.
Forced out to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
John Mechie as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
11, Agate.
Lawrence will throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Go, go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
And the Texans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Okay,
One
ready?
play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Go.
Stroud to throw it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
19 tight. 19 tight.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Now Lawrence.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
A gain of 7. It's
Easy. Take right open.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
That's to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
It's a throw again as Lawrence.
A short throw to Ingram. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
11.
Now Lawrence to throw.
He completes it to Ridley. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Got it. Ready? 7 Pirates.
Stroud.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here's Stroud.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Over ready. Buffalo 18.
First down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And Stroud now to throw. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
A 4-yard loss on the play.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
At the
19 Lions.
13-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Stroud looking to throw.
And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Now Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Get it. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
18, hide in.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
This ball caught by Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars get a bit closer.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Channing Tindall. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Lawrence.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Getting in there and finishing the play off was Myjai Sanders.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
11, Agate.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk. 45 yards.
And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
65, Jack, 65.
Stroud to throw it. This goes out wide from Nixon.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it.
That is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Come on. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Again, it's Stroud.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Jaguars are right back in this football game.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Go. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he'll take this back down inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett. Touchdown, Texans. Gerald Everett from 19 yards away.
And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
I got him.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
11.
Now Lawrence.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here's Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receiver
under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the